Erling winced as his knee popped for the third time that morning. The sound echoed through the observation deck of the Meridian, drawing the attention of Commander Emily Vextar, the Kryn warrior who had been assigned as his co-pilot for this deep space reconnaissance mission. "Your biological frame produces that noise again," Emily said, her fur-amber eyes studying him with what Erling had come to recognize as amusement. Her chitinous armor gleamed under the ship's artificial lights, and her mandibles clicked in what passed for a Kryn smile. "How does your species survive with such fragile joint structures?" Erling sighed, stretching his leg carefully. "We manage. Not all of us are built like living tanks, Commander." Emily's laugh was a series of sharp clicks that reminded Erling of breaking glass. "Living tanks. I appreciate this comparison. Among my people, I am considered small and weak." She flexed one of her forearms, each capable of bending steel. "I wonder what they would say about you 3 months ago, when the Interstellar Coalition had first paired them together." Erling had been terrified of Emily. The Kryn were legendary warriors, their exoskeletons harder than most metals, their strength unmatched by any other species in known space. Emily stood 7 feet tall, her body a masterwork of evolutionary perfection designed for survival and combat. Erling, on the other hand, was a 32-year-old human with chronic joint problems, a bad back, and a dependence on medication just to get through most days. He'd made it into the Coalition's Exploration Division through his exceptional navigation skills and his doctorate in xenolinguistics, not his physical prowess. "Systems check in 5 minutes, Erling said, limping toward the navigation console. His hip chose that moment to crack loudly, and he heard Emily's clicking laugh again. "Perhaps we should request a medical officer for the next mission," she suggested, though her tone carried less mockery than it once had. "Someone to oil your joints." "Very funny," Erling muttered, sliding into his seat with practiced care. "Let's just focus on mapping this sector. High Command wants data on those energy signatures we detected near the Korvax Nebula." The mission had been routine until the emergency beacon interrupted their scans. A Coalition supply ship had gone dark near an asteroid field, and as the closest vessel, the Meridian was obligated to investigate. "Life signs?" Erling asked, his fingers dancing across the holographic interface. Emily's claws tapped against her own console. "Faint to beings, possibly injured." "But Erling," she paused, her antennae twitching. "I detect weapons signatures. Pirate class." "Pirates," Erling felt his stomach drop. "We're a research vessel. We're not equipped for combat." "You are not equipped for combat," Emily corrected, rising from her seat. "I am Kryn." Before Erling could protest, alarms shrieked through the ship. 3 pirate vessels emerged from the asteroid field, their weapons already charging. "Evasive maneuvers," Emily barked, but Erling was already moving, his hands guiding the Meridian through a barrel roll that would have been impossible for most pilots. His joints screamed in protest, but years of compensating for his physical limitations had made him adapt, had made him better. The ship shuddered as weapons fire glanced off their shields. Emily was at the weapons station, returning fire with precision that spoke of decades of military training. But they were outnumbered and outgunned. "Shield strength at 40%, Erling called out, threading the ship between two massive asteroids. "We can't take much more of this." "Then we board them," Emily said simply. "Board them." "Are you insane?" "I can barely walk without popping something." Emily turned to face him, all for eyes focused with an intensity that made Erling's breath catch. "You can walk. You can think. You can adapt. I have watched you, human. Your body may be weak, but your mind is a weapon sharper than any blade I carry." Before Erling could respond, Emily was moving, securing her combat harness and checking her plasma rifle. "Bring us alongside their command ship. I will handle the boarding. You will guide me through their systems remotely." "Emily, this is suicide." "No," she interrupted, her voice suddenly gentle. "This is partnership. You use your strengths. I use mine. Together we are complete." The next 20 minutes were the most intense of Erling's life. He brought the Meridian alongside the pirate vessel with a precision that bordered on miraculous, compensating for weapons fire and debris with calculations that seemed to happen faster than thought itself. Emily breached their hull with controlled explosives, disappearing into the enemy ship while Erling hacked their systems from the Meridian. His fingers flew across the console, shutting down weapon systems, locking bulkhead doors, feeding Emily real-time tactical data through her helmet display. 3 hostiles. Corridor 7, he called out, watching through security feeds. Eliminated. Emily responded moments later. Your directions are perfect, partner, partner. The words sent a strange warmth through Erling's chest. He guided her through the ship like a ghost, shutting down life support in sections where enemies gathered, opening airlocks at crucial moments, all while keeping the Meridian positioned for a quick escape. When Emily finally secured the pirate captain and freed the Coalition prisoners, Erling felt exhaustion wash over him like a wave. Emily returned to the Meridian covered in scoring marks and small dents in her armor, but victorious. She looked at Erling, who had slumped in his chair, his joints throbbing, his back screaming, but his eyes sharp and alert. I underestimated you, human, Emily said, removing her helmet. Your body may produce strange noises and require maintenance, but you are a warrior in your own way. Perhaps the most dangerous kind, one who fights with his mind. Erling managed a tired smile. And you're more than just muscle and armor, Commander. You trusted my guidance in there. That took courage. Emily's mandibles clicked in what Erling now recognized as genuine happiness. She extended one of her massive clawed hands. Not Commander, Emily. And you are not just my co-pilot anymore. Erling took her hand, his smaller human one dwarfed by her grip. Partner, partner, Emily confirmed. Your joints may be bad, Erling, but your heart is strong. Among the Kryn, we say that the greatest warrior is not the one who stands alone, but the one who knows when to stand beside another. As they set course back to Coalition space, transporting the rescued crew and captured pirates, Erling realized something profound. His physical limitations had taught him to see strength in different forms, in strategy, in adaptation, in connection. And Emily, for all her physical might, had learned that true power came not from what you could destroy, but from what you could build together. Hey, Emily, Erling said as the stars streaked past them at faster-than-light speeds. Yes, partner. Next time you laugh at my joints, I'm hacking your armor's temperature controls. Emily's clicking laugh filled the bridge. I would expect nothing less, and in the vast darkness of space, 2 unlikely warriors had found something rarer than any element, more valuable than any discovery. They had found each other.